Hey guys, it's KRX50 here, and I've got an important message for everybody out there. Now, as you can see, I have a different stand-in from usual, this being Gosei Ground, and there's a good reason for that. Quite a good reason, and I'll go on explaining it right now. As a lot of you may or may not know, recently Japan was hit by a tremendously high magnitude earthquake that caused a lot of damage to various places, and the earthquake subsequently caused tsunamis that caused major flooding and a lot of destruction. So, at the current time, well, the coast of Japan is in a state of trouble. And, this is a really tragic thing, especially for someone like me. Because, I review tokusatsu toys. I review toys out of Japan. Now, it's true that I might not review them quite as often, but I still do, and there are also a lot of toys I have which have Japanese origins. My Power Rangers, my Beyblades. Those are things that were, a lot of times, they came from Japanese lines. And to me, I've always loved Japan. I've always wanted to go there. I still haven't been able to, but it is my dream to do so. And to hear of Japan being in such a horrible state, it brings a tear to my eye. It's just so sad. And the reason why I have Gosei Ground out here is, well, because it's from Goseiger, and the whole thing of Goseiger was that they were guardian angels to the people of the earth, all over. Though they just happened to coincidentally mostly be in Japan. But that's not important. What is important is that there's something that you guys can do to help out. Now, there's recently been a fund started by the Japanese toy shop CS Toys, which is a relief fund for the people of Japan, and it's called Superhero Time. Though what I'll admit is that that's a little bit of a risky name, and I'll elaborate on that here too. Because you see, in Japan, Superhero Time is the name of a 1-hour television block on the channel TV-Asahi, which showcases both the current Kamen Rider and Super Sentai show. So that name kind of worries me because there might be a bit of a copyright issue in terms of that name that might cause trouble. But as much as it does make you feel uncomfortable that they're using something that could be copyrighted, it doesn't really matter as much as helping out the people of Japan. And so after this video is done, I've got a link. I'm gonna put a link in the description box of where you can go to, find the main site for the fund and purchase products to support them. And if all goes well, CS Toys will be hand-delivering all the money that has been collected to these various charities. And if everybody who can pitches in, it'll really benefit Japan. Because, I'm saying this not just as a guy who loves Japan and who reviews a lot of Japanese toys, or toys that are relatively Japanese. I'm saying this as a person living on this earth. Because, for every tragedy, there are many, many people who need help. And so, for any tragedy like this, it's just the right thing to do to try to get people to help out. So when you go to the site, you'll find another link where you can buy stuff like pins and t-shirts that will, for which the proceeds will go towards these charities. And if you can't, just spread the word around, link to the site, do what you can. This is a very important thing. So, let's all be Gosei angels in our own way and help out. So, really, listen and please, donate by purchasing if you can, and if you can't do that, do what you can to spread the word around. This is for a part of the planet, and every part of the planet is important, because we all live here and we're all humans trying to, go about our lives and be happy. But with Japan in such a state of crisis, there's a lot of tragedy, and all of us as people need to do what we can to help out. So, just please do what you can, whatever you can, and please do it soon. For now, this is KRX50, writing off.